your Filipino page. It's been a long time, right? It's just a very, very busy weeks for me since, it's gonna be the end of the year and a lot of things to do and even some stresses from back home. So yeah, I have also been sick for 3 days. So yeah, and here I am. I'm just gonna be very quick on this. This is like a continuation of the series. It's actually a segment of or a portion of my sexy talks series. And yeah, now let's discuss on sleeping around in the perspective of the Filipinas generally, alright? And there's a lot of other women also who thinks the same as we are, of course, but I cannot give what I can't have. I'll just speaking in the way we understand as Filipinas, alright? Because I'm a Filipinas. I don't have a lot of ideas, more of other women's perspective and ideas or opinions on this. But I'm sure there are others who think the same as we do. Alright, now sleeping around. There are risk factors of sleeping around. This is redundantly, repetitively, constantly being told and reminded by our OGs from morning and then in the evening every day, especially when you're in a teenage stage, and especially for women. Yes, it's really intended for women, and we don't complain about it because it is what it is. It is a fact. It is reality, and we don't say that, oh, this is double standards. No, we can do the same thing as men. No, because we understand that it isn't the same. We are not the same with men. So our OGs would always tell us like, men don't lose anything when they sleep around. They're still men after the how you say, the good feeling, after surviving. How you say that because we have this vernacular statements on this, and it's really hard to directly translate it into English. So anyways, that's the gist. And they always tell us that women, men are still men after, but when women starts to sleep around or lost her virginity, it's never gonna be the same again. And especially if you sleep around, the tendency is, our neurology will really remember it, whether you tell anybody or you keep it to yourself. There is really something inside us that will never be the same. Then it's gonna be like one of the many, because we will always be, if we as women always sleep around and different men, you don't even know their names, like that, you become numb and you do it again and you do it again. It becomes a habit, and there is no chance and opportunity for emotional attachment, for what you don't even realize or know what is the core attachment style that you will develop as a woman that can attract men. So there is detachment in there afterwards, and that's what our OGs would always tell us, that, and that's what they mean, that if you do it, you're gonna do it again, so better avoid it. So that's why. And you're not going to be the same woman because your reputation is really tarnished. Your reputation is really scarred to the lower level. Like if you sleep around like maybe more than 3, oh my god, that's already like you're be tagged as like 3 or 4, or flirty and playgirl and all these negative names that you'll be called, really. And we don't like that as women, because we understand that there is a tendency that we won't get a high value man, so we will gonna be used you know. Yeah, if we mainly practice that unattached S-3-X, we actually our, I mean, as women, our body mind is really affected. Yes, yes. Our body and mind will pay the price for that. You know, we will become numbed on the emotions surrounding us, and when that happens, we actually become numbed also to the deep to you know from we become numbed also to let men have deeper investment from men. Do I have the statement clear? I mean, when your emotions become numbed, wanting a deeper investment from men. Yeah, that's good. That one. And becoming numb. And when we become numbed with our emotions, we wouldn't understand the value of relationships, of love, and we detach ourselves more with reality. We detach ourselves more, and we will be able to less inspire men. It is also understood for us that over time, when you have developed this detachment and the accompanying numbness that goes along with it, it will create your idea of it is like related to be like a past trauma to your attachment style. A lot of modern women really don't think about this anymore, and they don't think that this really affects them as a woman inside and out. And yeah, it will determine the future of their relationship. So it dictates and influences the core attachment style that you will have and you will create from your previous relationships will dictate and really be affecting your future relationships. So for us, it is imperative that should understand and we should take accountability to the decisions and the choices that we will make. And there's always this old cliche that prevention is better than cure. I mean, it's better you prevent that to happen. That's why we are being avoided. We are told to avoid to come near to a situation that you will get laid after a party or things like that. So our parents would always do not permit us to go at night, especially in a certain age, like if you're a minor, and even during your teenage years, there's always curfews and a lot of strictness, honestly, because this is already seen as a possibility and a probable reason of self-destruction and damaging your future life. So it is actually like a basis also of what life you're going to be in the future. Thank you very much. See you next time to the next episode of my Sexy Talk series. Ciao. Thank you for my new, old, everyone, my friends in the internet, everyone. Thank you. Wayne's World. Now I'll shout you out. Don't get sad and mad. Love you all. This is nothing like I want to be famous or not, or I have favoritism. No. I just want to share how different is our culture and our understanding on certain issues. All right, but again, mind you that, of course, not all Filipinas, not all women, not all people are the same. But I mean, there would always be like bad apples. Okay, so if you happen to go to the Philippines or you meet online or somewhere, just be careful and choose wisely. Ciao. Smile. Thank you.